Yo, what's up, Hoops Talk Central fam? It's your boy back again with another WNBA deep dive. Today we're talking about something that could change the entire landscape of the league. Elena Delle Donne being traded from the Washington Mystics. Just imagine what this could mean for the league. This could be the move that shakes up free agency like we've never seen before. I've got 3 teams in mind that should go all in for Elena. And trust me, you don't want to miss this breakdown. But first, before we dive in, show some love. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and join the fam. Picture this, Elena Delle Donne teaming up with A'ja Wilson and the 2-time champs, the Las Vegas Aces. Or how about heading to Phoenix for a fresh start with Natasha Cloud? Then there's New York, the Big Apple, where she could join Sabrina Ionescu and Breanna Stewart. The possibilities are endless, and each one is a game changer. Let's break it all down and talk about where Elena fits best. Let's start with Las Vegas. Last year's champions, but not this season's, as they were dethroned by the Liberty. The current WNBA title holders, the Aces, are already stacked with back-to-back titles, but the 2024 season ended in disappointment when they fell to the New York Liberty in the semifinals. That loss exposed some gaps in their roster and showed that even a team like the Aces, who were not as dominant this year compared to their championship runs, could use reinforcements. Adding Elena Delle Donne to their lineup could be the move to not only revamp their roster, but also ensure they remain at the top of the league for years to come. Now, imagine adding Elena to this squad. It's almost unfair. Think about it, A'ja Wilson dominating the post, Kelsey Plum raining threes, assuming she stays with the team, as we still don't know her plans since she chose not to sign an extension with the Aces. And Chelsea Gray orchestrating the offense. With Elena, you're adding another elite scorer who can stretch the floor and dominate inside. Her versatility fits perfectly with the Aces' up-tempo style and their ability to switch up plays on the fly. Elena's performance in the 2023 season proves she still got it, averaging 16.7 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game. She's as efficient as ever, shooting 48.5% from the field and an impressive 93.7% from the free throw line, all despite playing just 27.5 minutes per game over 23 games. This shows she can make a big impact in limited minutes. Financially, the Aces have about $587,500 in cap space, but commanding big contracts means they'd likely need to move some pieces or restructure deals to bring Delle Donne on board. However, the appeal of a potential dynasty could make this move worth the financial gymnastics. When it comes to draft assets, the Aces don't have a ton of future draft capital due to trades made in their championship pursuit. This makes their offer for Delle Donne more focused on roster players and financial flexibility rather than a package heavy on picks. It's all about leveraging their existing talent to entice Washington into a deal. Picture Elena and Chelsea Gray running a pick and pop, Elena either draining a deep shot or attacking off the dribble. The Aces could also run a high-low game with A'ja Wilson. Imagine Elena spacing the floor while Wilson works in the post, or Delle Donne pulling defenders out to the perimeter to clear the paint. Another deadly option, the drag screen, where she sets a quick screen just over half court, creating mismatches for Kelsey or Chelsea to exploit. If defenders switch, Delle Donne could roll to the hoop or pop out for a jumper. This team would be unstoppable. Next, we've got the Phoenix Mercury. This team's been through a lot lately, and bringing in Elena could be just what they need to bounce back. First off, there's the Natasha Cloud connection. They already have chemistry from their time together in Washington, so Elena would fit right in. Plus, with uncertainty surrounding Diana Taurasi's future, Phoenix could potentially need another go-to scorer, and Delle Donne fits the bill perfectly. In 2023, Elena showcased her ability to make an impact in all aspects of the game. Alongside her scoring, her 5.4 rebounds and 2.1 assists per game would provide Phoenix with the balance they need. Financially, the Mercury are in the best position to sign her, boasting $789,900 in cap space for a strong contract without needing to make major roster adjustments. When it comes to draft picks, the Mercury have several future first and second round picks available, which could make their trade package for Delle Donne more enticing. Combining picks with a strong roster piece like Natasha Cloud or Sophie Cunningham could seal the deal. Imagine Diana Taurasi and Elena running a high pick and roll. Taurasi could either pull up for a three or dish it to Delle Donne, who'd have the option to shoot, drive, or find an open teammate. Another play, the backdoor cut with Elena. Here's how it works. Delle Donne starts at the top of the key while Natasha Cloud fakes a pass to her. Elena cuts hard to the basket, catching the defense off guard for an easy layup or quick pass. Phoenix could also implement a flex offense with Elena as the screener. In this setup, Delle Donne positions herself in the low post, setting screens for teammates cutting to the basket. She can then either roll to the hoop herself, pop out to the three-point line, or post up her defender for a mid-range jumper. Her versatility would give the Mercury so many options on offense. And let's not sleep on the mentorship aspect. With Taurasi nearing the end of her career, Elena could step in as the leader of this squad while helping develop younger players like Charisma Osborne, who has shown incredible potential heading into the 2025 season. With her dynamic scoring and ability to create plays on both ends of the floor, Elena's impact on and off the court would be huge for this team. Now, let's talk about the Big Apple, the New York Liberty. Y'all, this team is already loaded. Sabrina Ionescu, Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Elena Delle Donne. We're talking about a super team for the ages. Her ability to stretch the floor with her shooting would create even more space for Sabrina to run the offense and for Stewie to dominate inside. Coming off a 2023 season where she hit 36.8% of her threes and 93.67% of her free throws, Elena's shooting will be a nightmare for defenders in New York's system. Financially, the Liberty have $586,000 in cap space for 2025. But with contracts for Jonquel Jones and Lainey Hamilton expiring soon, they would need to make strategic moves to fit Elena under the cap. However, with some roster adjustments or expiring deals, they could find the room to bring her in. In terms of draft capital, the Liberty holds several future second-round picks and could potentially part with one or two first-rounders to sweeten the deal for Washington. Their ability to combine picks with a young prospect like Nyara Sabali gives them a strong position in trade negotiations. One play that would be deadly with this group, the Ionescu Delle Donne Spain pick and roll. Here's how it works. Sabrina gets a back screen from a teammate. Then Delle Donne sets a ball screen for her. The defense has to decide. Stick with Sabrina as she drives, cover Delle Donne as she pops out for a jumper, or defend a cutter like Jonquel Jones heading to the rim. It's a nightmare for opponents. Another option is the Ed post split action. Delle Donne starts in the post while two teammates set screens on either side of it. She can use one screen to get an open jumper, drive to the basket, or find a teammate cutting for an easy layup. With her passing ability, this play will create endless scoring opportunities.